All right, hey, welcome back, my friends. I have made all kinds of changes regarding my preparation status for the end of the world, boogaloo, zombie apocalypse, all that stuff. So if you're a preparedness guy, you're watching the right video today because I want to be able to show you some of what I've got. It's going to help some of you out a lot as we think through how to prepare for a future. If bad things happen, we'll be ready. And if they don't happen, we'll just have a lot of cool camping supplies and stuff. So pretty cool there. No video sponsor today. We just ask you to check out our website, Warrior Poet Supply Co. Right there, you see it up on screen. It looks lovely and all kinds of body armor. And you see our network with our streaming service. You can check that out and all kinds of cool stuff. And so if you want to be able to check things out, highly encourage you to support us over there. Lots of emergency preparation stuff and medical stuff and belts and holy cow, lots of good stuff. So make sure you check it out there. It wasn't terribly long ago when I made a video on how I was ditching my bug out bag. And that upset a lot of people on the internet because, hey, I was proud of my bag and you may be proud of your bag too. And you get to keep your bug out bag. I'm not gonna tell you you have to throw it in the river or anything. It's just, I want you to think through logically, what are the things that you're really preparing against? For me, with the family, it just wasn't really a tenable strategy to be able to have me with a bug out bag for all of them, or even just kind of everyone with their bug out bag, because the grass isn't always greener. We've got all of our life here, and it's not just all of our different preparations, the area that we know, all of our neighbors. I mean, like I'm friends with cops and EMS in our community, and so it's like, man, I would rather bed down here. Now, there's sometimes where you do have to get out of Dodge. Say you live on the coast and you got a hurricane moving towards you. Probably don't want to bug in that scenario. Or maybe you live in downtown Atlanta or New York City, someplace densely populated area. You got to be able to get out of that place in a hurry. And so those are places when a bug out bag makes sense. However, I've made major updates. I've kind of ditched the idea of a bag altogether, and I want to catch you up to what I've got now. So let's move deeper into my garage. We're just standing here because of the cool frame shot, and our videographer really wanted to put that on screen. So good job. Way to go, bro. You made the good call. So let's push in. All right, guys, so first I'm gonna go ahead and relive some stuff that I still have in place. This is like a get home bag. It goes in my truck and it's filled with all kinds of stuff of radios, spare clothes, cooking set, fishing accessories, this thing that has all kinds of just trash bags, lighters, matches, 550 cord, LED lights, that kind of stuff. And I got big knives, all the normal kind of bug outish stuff that you would expect I've got in this. So this kind of lives in a truck. This is as close as I have to an actual bug out bag. However, it's really more suited for going camping or something like that. So I got my hydration and all the normal survival gear things you would expect in kind of a traditional bug out bag. But it's a little bit more of grab and go for hunting or camping or something like that. I love this bag. We have this bag on our website, so if you like this thing, and it's got all the kidney pads, probably my favorite pack out there. I've got 3 different Eberly stocks. This is my favorite one. I think it's the Gunslinger 2. Anyway, check it out on our website if you like it. But the big takeaway here is I've got this Scarab thing that comes with the bag, so I can put like a long-range precision gun in there or something like this in, and it's not affecting my back at all, and it's really easy to get so you don't have to tote your gun in your hand. And so anyway, awesome, love the bag. But really what we're into now is I do the boxes. And this isn't just our complete grab and go. This is a garage. I can't control temperature in here, so I've got all kinds of emergency storage food. I've got my guns and my ammunition too, which I just frankly didn't feel comfortable with storing it in my garage, even though this is secured, surveilled, and wired into alarm systems. I still just didn't feel very comfortable with that. So this is a piece. I'd say if all of a sudden we had to get out of Dodge, and it's hard for me to think of a scenario where we are all of a sudden loading up and getting out of Dodge, but we could. I've got my truck, I've got a flatbed trailer, I've also got an enclosed trailer, and with about 30 minutes or an hour notice, I could load up all my different boxes with survival gear. I could also grab a bunch of my storage food. ammunition and guns, and I bet we could be very, very well suited out in a very short amount of time. Now that means I'm really anchored into vehicles. I got to go expeditionary. However, I think that's just a little bit more realistic if we're going to play the thought experiment of all the things that could happen and the different contexts that I'm entertaining. I think bug out boxes for where we're at makes a good bit more sense. So I wanted to go through just some of this to help kind of whet your appetite of what you could be doing. So first off, odds and ends. This is, don't judge the purple, bro. My wife had a hand in this stuff as well. But I've got lots of cold weather gear. Here's my whoopee from the military, which is great. But we're set up with all kinds of pillows and fleeces and all kinds of sleeping bags and then lots of inflatable sleep pads. But for my family of 4, no matter how cold it gets, we're ready with just this box. And so when it's sleep time, this is the sleep box. And so that one's ready to go. Also, this is good in that I don't think it's good for sleeping bags to be really hard compressed. They lose some of their ability to do warm things for you when they're just overly compacted. So you let those things breathe when they're in storage. Furthermore, I don't want mice and all kinds of insects to be able to get at it. And so being able to seal all my stuff in something like this is going to give me a lot more time out of my equipment. All right. This is an important one. This is our cooking bin. And so, man, to be able to set up real with just our little Coleman stove here and to be able to do our cooking stuff. This is mostly just cheap stuff that my wife wouldn't get mad at. She wouldn't give me the good stuff from the kitchen, but all of our just silverware and more pots and bowls and dish soap and paper towels, everything that we need to do our cooking stuff is all in here. Let's see what magical love we can find here. Guns are all over the place at my place. So there's that. This is just storage gear. This is a bunch of sandbags so I can make a bunker because I'm a psychopath. Overflow sleeping bags. Some just extra food. A good bit of fuel. So this 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 things of just propane to run our stove with. Overflow plates, hammock, a big roll of 550 cord. This is just a general overflow, it looks like, of survival gear. And now it gets put away. My kids are small, and so where I have more individualized tents, this is our big 6-person tent, so we all just go in together as a family. It's not particularly great. It's cheap, but it's a huge family room in there. It's pretty awesome. So lots of just different tent options. That just wouldn't fit in backpacks or my other boxes. If you look up here, this is just going to be general survival gear. I've got some quick D-bags that I can grab for cold winter clothes for the whole family, so that's up there. This is more range accessories and stuff for shooting. This is like some EMP-proofed radios and some electronics that I want to keep sensitive. Berkey with water filters already in there, and I have more water filters ready to go. This is something new we added to the store, some quick fire starters. We'll take a look at that, but you just light that little packet and it burns for a couple minutes. Burns for up to 10 minutes. I didn't time it, guys. We'll do that later. But yay for that. And then heaters. This is just filled with candles, so I have hundreds and hundreds of hours of candles in here. This is big cast iron right here. Anyway, you're getting the idea. Lots and lots of survival gear. This is more like tactical gear under here, going through ammunition and accessories. more survival gear, more survival gear. As I said before, this isn't all of our stuff. This is just a good sampling of it. The more I look around, the more I find of just like stuff ready to go. Like here's a pretty dope generator and my bow and arrow. Here's a long-range precision gun, just filled with ammo and magazines. It is ready for playtime. What I've showed you here is a good start. All this stuff is great. You also need to revisit emergency storage food, your ammunition stores, and also water storage, and all the sustainable living. I'm on a homestead now, and so we have all kinds of options with sustainable food and sustainable water sources. So as long as I'm not bugging out, I'm good to go. So guys, the scope of this video is we're trading bug out bags for bug out boxes. So if we needed to get out of Dodge, and I don't want to do that, very few scenarios where I would do that, but what I would do is I'd just grab a bunch of these boxes, throw them in my truck. If I had more time, I'd grab a trailer, put a generator on it. I'm also going to be grabbing my storage water. I'll be grabbing lots of ammunition and all my favorite guns and that stuff, and also some storage food, lots of storage food. And then we can be able to hit the road and look for greener pastures. I bet I could have all that loaded up in less than an hour if I needed to. So that's our kind of bug out strategy. Don't be freaked out if you don't have a lot. I'd really just encourage you to just choose one thing. Maybe it's just, hey, you know what? I'm going to start with getting a 3-week supply of food. And that's what you're going to do. I'd highly encourage you to do something. And I'd also say, check out My Patriot Supply. There's a lot of different storage food companies you can get. I've done my own evaluations, and I have a lot of different companies. Some of them taste really bad. Some of them taste very good. Some of them are good for camping, but not for long-term storage. Some of them are really good for long-term storage, but you're going to break the bank. The best deal that I found was My Patriot Supply. I liked them so much that I partnered with them, and I got an affiliate code that saves you money, and it also helps us out. So if you want to check out My Patriot Supply, we have a link for it down below. If you use the link, it helps us. If you don't use our link, it doesn't. So if you hate us, don't use the link, right? So anyway, hey, that's hurtful, you know, that's hurtful. So now I want to hear from you. List down below in the comments, how have we helped you in this video? Are you changing anything? Or have I missed something? Where did I get it wrong? And so we'll just continue growing together, and that'll be pretty fun. Make sure you like this video, share, because big tech is not helping us grow. Make sure you're subscribed. They unsubscribe people all the time, and make sure notifications are turned on so you actually find out when we launch a video. Check out our streaming service. We've got an app, WPSN. It's watchwpsn.com. Appreciate it. Remember to drop by our store and give us some love. Guys, have fun preparing for the apocalypse, but zombies are definitely going to eat you all alive anyway, so there's that. There's that. I hope that it's like Walking Dead zombies and not like World War Z zombies. If they're World War Z zombies, we have no chance. There's no chance. Everyone dies. It doesn't matter what you have in your cute little boxes or your bags. You're going to get immediately just swarmed and piranha eaten by horrible World War Z zombies. Or the I Am Legend zombies. It's like, I feel like we could go 50-50 on I Am Legend zombies. Those are freaky, awful zombies. But no chance the Walking Dead zombies take over the earth. Like, no chance. Like, just me and some of my redneck Southern friends will solve the Walking Dead zombies in a weekend, a long weekend. We'll wrap that up. So pray to Jesus that they aren't World War Z zombies. Good chat. Okay, goodbye now.
Rich Graham. This guy is a former Navy SEAL that's come up with a great system. It's a muscle memory system, meaning you're gonna do the same motions regardless of whether it's your fist, a knife, a pistol, and even a rifle in your hands. I had the opportunity to go out to Rich's training facility. You talk about like paradise for anybody who loves guns, knives, fighting, you name it. It's in Florida, it's swampy, there's alligators everywhere. In my opinion, it's a great place to practice and train deadly skills.